Good to see you all back on the channel. This is the in-depth review of Ong Bak by Factz. Yes, this is yours truly, Mr. Glory. I dropped the initial first reaction, and this one, like I said, is a breakdown. And so Factz is actually going to pay whoever breaks it down the best $200. I already started doing reaction videos, so I might as well. I highly doubt that I will be the one that breaks it down the most because I have not seen the movie. But I do know a little bit about Ong Bak. He is a person that's going against all odds. I know that he did all the stunts himself, so it wasn't no special effects. He did all this stuff, and he's fighting different levels of people, trying to get like a Buddha head or something like that. But anyway, I'm gonna break down as much as I can. The stuff that I can't break down, we're just gonna keep it moving. Make this real quick. Let's start it.
Y'all really bigged up that little shit he did on Hector?
On Hector? All right. Hector?
Mickey. I really can't believe that they doubting the speech, the real Captain Lapping.
Okay, so this part, let me let it play a little bit more. Hold on.
Believe that they doubt. I really can't believe that they doubting the speech, the real Captain Lapping you. Why would a falcon compete? Cradles.
So that part right there, the low-hanging fruit, when you hear captain, you hear speech, no offense, easy, but the low-hanging fruit is that somehow, somewhere you're talking about easy to block captain. But I do know a little bit about Marvel. I know that Captain America, at one point, Falcon is trying to become, or he eventually becomes like Captain America, right? But what that bar is telling me is that Factz is Captain America and Verb is Falcon. So like, how can you compete? Like, I'm the original, I'm the true one, I'm a superhero, and I don't think Falcon is at that level. I don't want to get too deep into it. And then,
why would a falcon compete? Kratos on Olympus, nigga, climb up the mountain.
Kratos, that's one of the Greek guys, come up to this mountain to see that fight me. I'm one of the guys. You say you the island guy, but I am this guy. So come up here and fight me. Come up off your island and come fight me.
I'm in this account for the weak. Hands.
I'm in this account.
I'm in this account for the weak. Hands in his pocket.
I'm in his account for the week. I mean, maybe he mean his ex account because he is doing 7 days. That's a week. So that's what I think.
In his account for the weak. Hands in his pockets like El Hajj Malik before.
Hands in his pockets like hands out. That's Malcolm X's name before he had his name changed.
He sadly was shot in the cheek. Nigga, I'm from the X like Malcolm but Pete.
I'm from the X, but let me back it up.
Nigga, I'm from the X like Malcolm but Pete.
Okay, so Mickey is from the Bronx, so the X.
Nigga, I'm from the X like Malcolm but Pete. I never said you couldn't rap these bullet points, push them back, turn.
I never said you could rap these bullet points. So, you know, you got bullet points, but then these bullet points will push you back. And I don't know. I don't follow Verb like that, but I know right after those disses, he dropped a track and he was talking about this is from his album. So maybe Mickey is saying whatever that album is, he pushing it back. But that's a fire bar. The bullet points like that is a fire bar. Let me play it one more time.
Nigga, I'm from the X like Malcolm but Pete. I never said you couldn't rap these bullet points, push them back, turn Verb to an album release. Found in the
yeah, that was a fire bar.
Creek drowning in sleep. Cops find his body and teeth separated like the 60s when they had
teeth and body separated like the 60s. I think it's a double entendre. Because the first one, of course, the 60s, he's talking about the water fountains that's separating the years, the 1960s. But also, people in their 60s got false teeth they used to put out. I don't know if they do it anymore, but you know, they used to separate their teeth at night. Take out the little dentures.
His body and teeth separated like the 60s when they had fountains to drink. Whites only. They needed a fine-tooth comb to find homie.
They needed a fine-tooth comb to find homie. Fine-tooth comb to find. I think the next bar is a lice bar.
I brush it off like it's lice on me.
Yeah, so you need a fine-tooth comb to pull the lice out. Let's continue on that bar. I'm pretty sure it go deeper than that. And I'm trying to pay attention to the movie, but like I said, I haven't watched that movie, so it ain't even relevant to me right now.
Quite holy, your life phony as a white pony with the I'm quite holy, your life phony as a white pony with the
Quite phony as a white pony. Hold on.
Your life phony as a white pony. What?
Your life phony as a white pony. Yeah, that one went over my head.
Horn in front. Chuck Norris punch. Fuck us all. Life phony as a white pony with the horn in front. Chuck
With the horn in front?
as a white pony with the horn in front.
With the horn in front.
Chuck
Like
Norris
blood
punch.
punch. Okay, I don't know if I'm tripping, but the Chuck Norris gift ain't it the one where he just right up on the camera and just or So yeah, I think that resonates. Yeah, it resonates.
Organs of intestines, large, small, all of them. Liver, spleen, pancreas, deliver these sages.
Okay, I did look at a little clip of this movie, Ong Bak, and the dude was like ripping the dude neck up. I'm pretty sure that dude hit every part of the body he talking about. I'm positive, like he was going crazy. Like we had the vase and the people just kept jumping him and he hit the dude with the spear in the neck. Like all that. I'm pretty sure he hit every part he talking about.
Liver, spleen, pancreas, deliver these sages with bitter leaves burned at the
Deliver these sages with bitter leaves. Burned that. You burn sage.
million degrees Celsius. Who said he was cold? Nigga, please, I'm more like Mr. Freeze at Anchorage. Listen, we pay.
More like Mr. Freeze at Anchorage. That's double freeze. He's already frozen. And then Anchorage is one of the coldest cities in the country.
On the bloody seas on his little. Listen, we basing this on the bloody seas on his little sleeve handkerchief.
Little C's. That little handkerchief he had, I think that was Chanel. I think it was Chanel. The one he tied around his neck.
All in his fake face, ignoring his safe space.
I'm all in his fake space, ignoring his safe space. He's hitting him where it hurts. He's always in spaces. So anytime I hear a space bar in Verb, that's what I refer to is they talk about X.
It's all the brave hate and all of his gay traits. Shout the
He keep on attacking the gay traits. He keeps on attacking that.
true foe. I gave a skull a display case.
That's crazy. I gave his skull a display case. I'm gonna skip the true foe bars.
Save you was dope, but
Not the next one. The next one was fire though.
display case. Save you was dope, but ain't no scoring in game 8.
Save you was. It ain't no scoring in game 8. It's over at game 7. It's a wrap. What are we doing?
Pouring his spray paint.
See, that's the one thing I'm trying to understand. This is just that you are doing. It's not impossible, but you're doing the difficult for no reason. Pouring spray paint. In order to pour spray paint, you have to spray it out and then like spray it in something and then pour it. Let me hear that bar again.
Dope, but ain't no scoring in game 8. Pouring his spray paint all up in A face.
A face. I'm pouring this spray paint all up at A face. A face. About face. Just a verb face.
Euro, that's a foreign exchange rate.
That was a 5 bar. I'm 10 and you're 0. That's a foreign exchange rate. Because 10 euro, the euro, you already know what a euro is. That was fire.
We two different guys and you in the bind. You looking in a true villain's eyes. A few million lives on the line. Thanos and Dr. Doom just combined. Headshot, dude to survive with Bruce Willis mind.
Bruce Willis' mind. If y'all don't know, he said bruised Willis' mind. He has dementia. So that's a bruise. His mind is bruised. And it's Bruce for his name. Back it up real quick.
Headshot, dude to survive with Bruce Willis mind. Roberta Flack, music is by his bedside. The doctor's room is a vibe. You'll get supplied with tubes in your side.
You get supplied with tubes in your side. Here at the hospital, there's tubes all going through your body.
Share, comment, you've been subscribed to.
This is maybe a reach, but the YouTube bars with the subscribe, you know, if you got scribes, I don't know if y'all know about that. That may be, because he kind of talking like, you know, scribes is documented copies before we had like copy machines. So something extremely ancient.
Moon in the sky, the moon drifted by.
And he talking about the gloom in the sky, moon in the sky. That's something that I could picture on a scribe. It's probably on a scribe.
Chicken, 2 legs and thighs.
I like this because this is where he's telling Verb to eat this chicken, man. Eat this chicken. Matter of fact, what's that movie where it was something wrong with the chicken? They poisoned the chicken or something. But anyway, he telling Verb to eat the chicken because, you know, he either got a verb, he's a vegan. So you're like, hey, I need that old verb, not this new, whatever this is, not the new one. So that's the bad he
Need to see the finger waves, gold caps. Bring the pain or you gon' need a grave cause your soul trapped. What you contemplating for?
Hold on. It's a lot I just missed. Hold on.
Bring the pain or you gon' need a grave cause your soul trapped. What you contemplating?
Need a grave cause your soul trapped. Hold on.
Caps. Bring the pain or you gon' need a grave cause your soul trapped. What
You gonna need a grave cause your soul trapped. Oh, ain't that a game? That's a game with scrolls that kind of go with the scribe and scrolls. Am I overthinking this?
finger waves, gold caps. Bring the pain or you gon' need a grave cause your soul trapped. What you contemplating for? I'm 3 tracks in, Contra made a mold to talk.
I caught that. Why can I not say that? He said it, so hold on.
Tracks in, Contra made a mold to talk.
Contrarian mode, I think that's what he's saying. So contrarian mode is when you deliberately think the opposite of what everybody else is thinking. So whatever everybody else is doing, you try to do the opposite. That's contrarian mode. I think that, let me hear it. I think that's what he said. Hold on.
I'm 3 tracks in, Contra made a mold to target haters.
Contrarian mode. Yeah, he's saying that.
For constipating flows, took tracks in, Contra made a mold to target haters. Shown for constipating flows, took
Yeah, so I think that's what it's saying.
days to drop. If I ain't start to make it known, it would have been more numbers than the confirmation code.
That's a lot of numbers. And it probably would have been. He would have kept talking. And I still think he had an album that he was pushing out. That's why he was trying to have that beef with J Mills.
Yeah, you Gemini bitch, this shit is.
And with that yeah again. That yeah was in the last track. Whenever he was supposed to have had a deal, or he had a deal, it was just a meeting. He was like, yeah. So it's that same ad lib. That may mean something.
Yeah, you Gemini bitch, this shit this guy spit is really not sick. Plague days.
Stuff he spit is really not sick. Because a lot of times when people sick, they do spit out stuff, spit out phlegm.
Equal to 7, not 6. They think it's my
Hold on.
spit is really not sick. Plague days equal to 7, not 6. They think it's
Plague days equal to 7, not 6. I know in the Bible, there was 10 plagues. I don't know if it was the sixth. What's the sixth? The sixth plague. The sixth plague was boils. I don't know if he's talking about the Bible, but it's something else. But that's the main thing I would think of is the plagues in the Bible. It's just, it wasn't a total of 6. So I don't know, 7, not 6. It was 10 in Exodus.
Mike Vick. What you say you bring?
Hold on.
Plague days equal to 7, not 6. They think it's Mike Vick. What you say you bring me?
They think it's Mike Vick.
Nonsense, you bringing John Wick. Can't do like Vigil, nigga. Now look, they bringing John Wicks.
So yeah, Verb in his diss track, he said something. This was to J Mills. He said whenever they say something, he coming with like he bringing John Wick, but he said I'm gonna bring you John Wicks. I don't know who John Wicks is, but I know in Florida, not these, but Wicks are freeform dreads. So that's like bringing somebody's head to him is what I'm picking up from it.
What you say you bring me nonsense, you bringing John Wick. Can't do like Vigil, nigga. Now look, they bringing John Wicks. I see the time tick. Thumb down with the stone on the finger I pick.
Thumb down, stone on the finger. Hold on, let me reenact it. Hold on.
Bringing John Wicks. I see the time tick. Thumb down with the stone on the finger I pick. You talk.
You can thumb down a YouTube video. You can actually thumb down finger I pick. Finger I pick. Thumb down. I don't know. It sounds like it's a YouTube thing, but I know it's deeper than that.
About women, but think about dick. A king of
That go back to the bars about his sexuality. He's definitely been attacking that.
you talk about women, but think about dick. A king around myths who reading out glyphs.
A clean around myths.
A king around myths who reading out glyphs. I speak it out and really.
See hieroglyphs, scrolls. Hold on, hieroglyphs, scrolls, scribes. All these are older things. Like all these are like older forms of writing, of tracking. How does that all come together? Like this is crazy. Like that's why I said in the beginning, I ain't gonna win this because I don't know. Like he going too deep. He going way too deep with this stuff. Like you you got to look at the definition of a word to find out a word in that definition and align that with a definition from this word and the meaning from this word. Like, how do you do this in, what do you say, a couple of hours?
You see the light shift. A faded favorite. Your favorite.
Hold on, see the light shift.
Really see the light shift. A faded favorite. Your favorite faded.
That's fire.
See the light shift. Close. I speak it out and really see the light shift.
I speak it out and really see the light shift, see the light shift, see the light shift, see the light. This reminds me of that game. It's a game where you gotta say these words, and if you say it fast enough, it actually is a real word. That's what this is going on. That's what's happening right now.
A faded favorite, your favorite faded.
Dang, a faded favorite? Cause I'm from the Lou, and Verb is one of my favorites. So here's a faded favorite, your favorite faded. Switched it and it still says the same thing. Still means the same thing.
This is Jason Statham versus Jason Tatum.
That's the easy one. Jason Statham fighting Jason Tatum, basketball player. He tore his ACL. He out for the season. There's a lot of different ways you can go with it.
Based the way I say it on created phrases. Don't matter which craft I use. Like,
did he break his leg? Hold on.
Statham versus Jason Tatum. Based the way I say.
Okay, he broke his arm. I thought he broke his leg. Okay, hold on.
Versus Jason Tatum. Based the way I say it on created phrases. Don't
Based the way I say it on creative phases. Okay.
matter which craft I use. Like I stay in sailor. Break.
It don't matter which craft I use. Hold on, now we gotta go back because his bars tie together. They tie together, like they connected right here and then they still hit. So what did he say before that was almost like witchcraft?
Favorite faded. This is Jason Statham versus Jason Tatum. Based the way I say it on created phrases.
Based the way I say it on creative phrases.
Don't matter which craft I use. Like I stay in sailor. Break it.
But yeah, Salem, witchcraft. Like I stay Salem, breaking stages.
Stages. Toe gone just like the haze you blazes.
Who?
I stay in sailor. Breaking stages. Toe gone just like the haze you blazes.
Tokan, just like the haze you blazing. Tokan. That sounds like something Japanese. Tokan. Tokan. Like a token? You can't smoke a token. That's something Japanese. And this movie, ain't this movie Japanese or somewhere over there? So yeah, that's something Japanese. You getting too deep, man. You would get.
Gone. Until the day is wasted. Grand Theft Auto death screen. This ain't the Matrix. I see you.
Grand Theft Auto wasted. Hold on.
Until the day is wasted. Grand Theft Auto death screen. This ain't the.
Damn, until the day is wasted, because whenever you die on Grand Theft Auto, wasted flashes up on the screen. Speaking of, they need to hurry up and drop Grand Theft Auto 6.
Matrix. I see you chasing agents, begging for the bank payments. That's how you death screen. This ain't the Matrix. I see you chasing agents, begging.
This ain't the Matrix. I see you chasing agents. So you chasing John, what was it, John Smith?
For the bank payments. That's how you making statements.
Hold on.
Matrix. I see you chasing agents, begging for the bank payments. That's how you making statements.
Begging for the bank statements, that's how you make a statement. It is a statement when you get that information from the bank.
Who you with? I'ma leave a pissed window. Turn her into Beatrix Kiddo. But the
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, I looked that up. Beatrice is a princess. A princess that was tormented, and it's like she was secluded and then she was kind of like tortured after that. And I feel like that's a story about Verb. Verb is secluded like she was, like she couldn't do a lot of things.
That's how you making statements. Who you with? I'ma leave a pissed window. Turn her into Beatrix Kiddo. But the
So I still think you're talking about Verb because he already implied that he has gay traits and, you know, he's going in on that. And when he said this, you real slick. I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Mickey.
turn her into Beatrix Kiddo. But
Beatrix Kiddo. So like I said, that game, I forgot the name of the game it is, but it literally gives you words and you say it fast and it means another word. So he said Beatrix. Beatrice, what's her name? So there's two Beatrices that are princesses. It's a one current one, and then it's another Beatrice to Sicily. And she was a widow. But yeah, Beatrice was a widow from like 1890 or something. But I know that she was held in solitude, and then it's like she was away from everybody. So to me, it sounds like that sounds like who it is. That sounds like who he talking about. Verb is her, because she stayed away from the social life, and pretty much like how Verb is just separated from everything.
Difference is I leave the chick pillow with shards of glass when the cartridge blast.
See, that part I don't know. The pillow and the shards of glass. I don't know too much about Beatrice. I just know Beatrix sounds like Beatrice, and widow, you look up, Google that, and you come up with that. So I don't know about the pillow shard.
When it reached the bitch window, she needed this immediate intro to the devious, mischievous info.
And this pocket, mischievous intro. This pocket is crazy that he had.
Turned into go shout to Drake and Patrick Swayze.
At first I was like, Drake and Patrick Swayze, what they got in common? But it's the other Drake. It's the wrestling Drake. He looks up to Patrick Swayze.
Reading this ditto, I'm leaving this kinfolk with grievances.
Kinfolk. Kinfolk is a St. Louis term. We call each other kinfolks out there. I mean, it's probably everywhere, but I know I use it a lot when I was living in St. Louis before I moved here to Texas.
No facts.
And that's it. That's all I got. Nikki, let me know. Well, I'll see your recap to see. Well, I'll see a recap to see who actually won, and I can see how many of these things I was right on. But I know, I'm gonna plug this in again. I know it has something to do with scrolls, scribes, and hieroglyphs. Hieroglyphics. Like, how does that all, what is that all saying? Because then you got to tie in a movie is a Japan movie, which doesn't have none. It's so confusing. This was way too deep. It was fun though, but that was way too deep. Yeah, that's it. Y'all be blessed.